Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another day of the video diary. And how's it going today? Look, it's cloudy, but it's still sunny. Well, bright. It's not dark. How are you guys going today? I'm doing all right. Got up. To be honest with you, everything's in a bit of a whirlwind to me today. I forgot to set my standard alarms, so my backup alarm was the first one to go off. I say backup alarm. The alarm that goes off when I get up was the first alarm to go off. So I'm like, whoa, what the hell's going on here? So it kind of caught me off guard. I also had a dream last night about firstly being on like the moon, and there was some kind of explosion, and we had to get closer to the explosion to get underneath it. And then we went back to a university that looked something like Bath, but not completely like Bath. And we were in a lecture theatre, like getting awards and stuff, with people from work, people from my old school, God knows. And then my alarm went off. It wasn't as weird as the zombie rabbits, but you know. So yeah, I've got ready this morning. I've been sorting out my bags and stuff. In theory, I can just get in, pick everything up and go. I do have a window of time to use when I get back in tonight, because I'll be leaving at 4:30. So I have a decent amount of time. Today I'm going to be playing the bus hopping game as well, in an attempt to get to work as soon as possible. It may come of nothing, may not, but I'm going to try. And I'm going to be on the train as well tonight for 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours, I think. Yeah, I get on the train at 7. I don't think I get back until about 10. So I'm going to be on the train for 3 hours tonight, so I don't need to like sit and get settled and stop writing my blog or anything, because I can do that on the train. So yeah, today is going to be, I'm literally trying to get to work as soon as possible, because the sooner I get to work, the earlier I can leave. To be honest with you, I think it's in my best interest to get a 0.5 for a flexi day today. It's possible for me to get a 0.75, but a 0.5 is most likely the best thing to have, for the simple reason that like next week I'll be doing hour. Will I? 4? No, if I've got 3 today, I'll be 8. Oh shit, I'll have 3. 3 plus 4, 7, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, next week we'll be doing 4 1 hours, so I should be alright from that point on. But like I say, I'm going to be quiet. The earlier I can leave, the more comfortable I am for trains, and I like being comfortable. Oh god. Otherwise though, work today is probably going to be really good fun, to be honest. I think we're in more of, I've got to do some game breaking changes, because I, like an idiot, said, oh, I don't mind doing that, if you guys are busy, I'll do that, bus is due. And now I've got to literally break. I thought it would just be a really simple thing, and I've got to break everything, and then fix it really quick. It's not good. Yeah, what I need to do is, we just needed one more thing added to an enum, which isn't a difficult change, but I had to update, that meant I just had to add one line to there, update its packages, push it online, and then I had to go to our solution, update all the packages, add in new mappings, create new packages, push them online, and then I had to go to the old system, which is the one that's horrendous and really slow to build, and I had to update its packages, add a new method onto a thing, because I was like, oh, I'm just going to do this change, by the way, because you're supposed to tell people when you do this kind of thing, and they're like, oh, in fact, could you just add this on for us? God damn. So I do it for him, and what am I talking about? So they're like, oh yeah, could you just add this on as well? So I had a method on, which has now broken everything, because everything that used to call the method that I've now removed is gone. That I've renamed a variable, which means that's broken everything that used that variable. It's a nightmare. It's a legitimate nightmare. But that's life. That's what all the people say. So today, this morning, is going to be the slowest morning ever, because I've just got to do a few changes, rebuild, wait 30 minutes, and then go, okay, that bit's still broken, write a couple more lines, next. It's like, I don't know where all the places are that are relying on the things I've just changed. So I've just got to keep building it until I found them all, and I get a green build, and then I can be like, right, check in, and then it breaks everyone's stuff immediately. And then I've got to go through, get everyone else's stuff and update all their packages, add on the variables they need. It's not fun. It's not fun. I literally just thought it was a one-line change, and then they're like, oh, just do this as well. No. But yeah, so that's that. In other news, it's looking pretty good here to do some successful bus hopping, so that's good for me. Means I can get to work, especially there's a 2 coming, which means I can easily get to work for 1/4 past, which means leaving at 1/2 past is a 0.75, which is good stuff. But yeah, that's the game plan here. I could even leave at 1/4 and get an hour, but it isn't even in sight yet. Not even worried. God, it's really cold. But yeah, that's going to be my day today. And once I've got that sorted, we might be able to fire off the batch of quotes. Hopefully they'll get through, and we'll be able to do some small bug fixing. Oh, and I've got to pick up that task for another team as well, because they can't be bothered to do it themselves, so I've got to do it for them. Some error handling. I just hate everything that evolves around the old system, because it takes 40 minutes to do, no matter what. And by 40 minutes to do, I mean it'll take you 40 minutes to see what the problem is, then dev time, and then every time you get it wrong, another 40 minutes, and the time you get it right, 40 minutes, and then a load of check-ins. Oh, God, it's really tedious. I really do need a faster computer. I need more RAM. I need more RAM so I can have a RAM disk. Right, I was about to say good morning then. That's why I went, alright. We're heading back now. We got pretty early bus. It's 4:45 now. I'm gonna breeze home. The 76 was just in front of us as I got off there, so I'm gonna comfortably get it when I get to the stop up there. I was on the bus with Lewis, and I'm like, do I risk like waiting for this bus to try and overtake it, or do I do my cheeky bus hopping routine and just like literally do it? And I'm like, but I have to walk if I go this way, but if I don't overtake it I have to walk a lot further. So this way won, unfortunately. But yeah, so how was today? Today was a relatively painful day. We got in and the overnight bulk tests completed, but we had no idea what they did, because when it came to writing the files they didn't, which was really annoying. And Julian, who's the guy who's like, him and Ben are basically, they wrote those tests from the ground up. They know what they do and how they do it, and he wasn't in today, neither's Ben. Ben's in tomorrow. Julian might be in tomorrow. So I'm trying to figure out why the hell it won't write why the hell it won't write everything, not wanting to change too much because it's been working of late. So it's been a bit of a it's been quite annoying, because I don't really want to change it too much, so I'm starting to just test it on my own machine, where I can basically force it to write the file no matter what. And I'm running through different bulk tests. We're getting more and more accurate. We are writing the our new way is 2.23 times faster than the old way of doing it, which is very, very, very impressive, it has to be said. It's 5:05 and I'm back here already. Bloody hell, that's bright, isn't it? God damn. I've never ever got the bus and got back before 5:15. This is ridiculous. I don't even know how that happened. Yeah, I've never ever got back. This is like the time I'll get back when I drive. That's how bloody quick that was. Granted, I did some time like bus hopping in between, but yeah, successful, I think. But after that we had a meeting about how we were going to demo everything to the to the business tomorrow. Look at how ridiculous that car looks. That's like the smallest car I've ever seen. That's like smaller than a Mini. And yeah, it's got a spoiler that's like nearly the size of me. Anyway, yeah, so we had a meeting about how we were going to be demoing stuff across the thingy, and we're trying to demo like the end to end. Like we can prove that we can do this from here and get to here, job done, under some scenarios. And now we are focusing on extending the scenarios in which we can do that, as opposed to trying to do it, if you know what I mean. And then we realised that quite a lot of things were broken. Some things just like kept popping up. Well, you were fine. Everything we've done is absolutely fandabidozy. But it was funny because they were trying to get like the check details page to work and then the payment page to work. So they got those. They did it. We were told, well, everyone was told, we were doing no more deployments to UAT unless like the people who were demoing agreed that that was okay, or they requested it. So because we don't want to break things, basically. So what we did was they checked in something that would fix the link between payment and check details, and then broke getting a quote. Which is fucking brilliant, because they like fixed something right at the end of the line and then the second thing broke. Nice. So it was a really annoying day. I just like constantly being stuck behind a brick wall of just, this is broken, can't do anything, lol. It's highly infuriating, it really is. But anyway, I don't care because it's Friday. Whee! If I would have known I would have been able to get back this early, I wouldn't have made myself sandwiches for the train. I would have just had like some dinner when I got in. I've actually legit got time. I could even make chilli, well, something like that. I could, but I've made my sandwiches now, so don't really want to. So I've got an hour. I've got over an hour, to be honest with you. But I've got an hour to make sure I've got everything, and then I'll be heading off out to go and get a train. I'm probably going to walk down to the station for the simple reason I've spent all day sitting down. It gets to me sitting down all day, because obviously I get out my car. It's probably going to get, well, bus. It's probably going to get to me more than it has of late when I get my car, because what I'll do is I'll wake up in the morning, I'll walk to the car, drive to work, walk to my desk, sit down, stand up, walk to my car, drive. Oh, I can imagine me starting to get sick of sitting down all day, but oh well. I'm sure if I really wanted to, I could go for a walk at lunch, or I'm pretty certain that the hour saved in my day will make up for the fact that I sit around a bit more. And I'll be moving my legs, won't I, when I'm driving. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm going to go in, I'm going to make sure I've got everything, make sure I'm not leaving anything behind that I need, because I do need some things for business purposes when I get in. And yeah, so that's my plan, basically. I'll make sure I've got everything. Make sure everything's charged, zap my phone for a bit, and then we'll get on to well, we'll get on heading on out for the train, I guess. Right, we're away. Literally like a frantic, oh shit, nothing, it's not all gonna fit in the bags I've got, we need to repack, I need to make some awkward decisions. And I'm gonna moan about this, right, and I'm gonna get no sympathy from Laura, because she always manages to pack to come down to me, but I've had to pack a hold all. Now, I was just going to take my backpack and this bag, but my backpack was literally brimmed with stuff, and I had more stuff that needed to go in it, and I had to make decisions, and I'm like, this isn't going to happen. One, this backpack's too heavy, it's not designed for this kind of shit, and two, it won't fit in even if I bloody well tried. So I had to make decisions. Like, I had to choose between, like when Laura comes down here, she'll bring just like one backpack and a big bag, right? One thing and a big bag, and she'll be like, why do you need to take so much stuff? I'm preempting what the conversation we're going to have. Why do you need to take so much stuff? And we're like, well, when you come to me, you've got a dressing gown, you've got slippers, you've got this, you've got that, it's all fine and happy daisy. I'm going back, I need to take some kind of warm pyjamas to wear when I'm not, because it's cold, basically, in the flat. I've already sacrificed one of my hoodies because I realised that, oh god, I'm going to need either a dressing gown or my bath hoodie, and I tried to wear my bath hoodie and I'm going to melt. It needs to go in my bag. Not in hell's world is it going to get in my Fred Perry bag, so it's got to go in a hold all. God damn. But then, yeah, so she's got like all this stuff already down here. I'm going to take really bulky things like slippers, hoodie. I've then got to take awkward stuff like a second pair of shoes, because I've never driven in pointy shoes before, what I'm wearing now. but I also need pointy shoes because we're going out basically. And let me tell you this, a pair of 11 size 11 Converse or size 11 pointy shoes don't fit in a backpack, so that decision had to be made. But yeah, I've never driven, well, the one time I've driven in pointy shoes and heels was when I test drove that car around a car park, and I just missed all the pedals. So I'm gonna make sure like I start off in the shoes I'm used to, etc. So I need them. I also need to take my laptop because I'm going to be bloody bored over the week while I'm there, like Thursday and Friday night, Nexus, all that kind of stuff. I need to take a packed lunch for food. What's the other thing? I need to take a keyboard. Oh god, because I'm setting up someone's Raspberry Pi for them. I'm setting up a web server on it. And I wanted them to get a Windows PC, but Windows PCs are expensive, right? But now the new Raspberry Pi is going to be able to run Windows 10, which basically means I'm fucking over my website now. I don't give a shit up until the point where I can get a Raspberry Pi that runs Windows 10 and I can host IIS on it and have an ASP server. And my god, I can't wait for that. The annoying thing is I've got to work on Wheatbase on a PHP server. No, well, Linux-based server. So that's annoying, but that's life. That's what all the people say, innit? So yeah, I've got to take really strange things for that, like a full-sized keyboard and mouse, because they don't have one. Fuck. And well, HDMI cables and so I nearly forgot that kind of stuff. Would have been shot. I've been guessing what's on the screen of the Pi as I set it up. And what's annoying is you'll use the keyboard up until the point you've got a static IP address, and then I use my laptop anyway. So it's not like I even need it for the entire thing. In fact, I can't even use it for the entire thing because it's it's my old one that I spilt tea on in Bath last year. So half the keyboard doesn't work, but this bit that works matters. Yeah, that doesn't particularly matter because I only need like the numbers, the letters bit. I don't need any numbers, or I don't think I need brackets until I actually start setting up the server. So I don't need brackets just to get a web the static IP address, the words, things. So yeah, in short, I'm weighed down like normal, and I'm only going back for 2 days. And what's annoying is, like, I have to pack for the train, but I'll be coming back in a car. So I literally could take whatever the fuck I want on the way back, but I can only take limited amount of stuff there. Speaking of annoying, your battery dying is annoying, and my battery is in my spare battery is in my wallet in my back pocket, and it's too hard to get it out while carrying. Everyone starts running for trains. Don't slow down now, love. I'll end up overtaking you again. Go on. Change your battery now. Specifically because I wanted to talk about a guy cycled past me in like a little fold-up bike, and his feet are proper wearing away, and he's going ever so slow. He's going like twice my pace, nowhere near the speed of a normal bike, right? But I understand that obviously big bikes are awkward to take on things like trains, and I assume that's where he's going. But for fold-up bikes, surely they're just more trouble than they're worth. What I found when I was going to where I used to work, to the supermarket when I used to work in Bath, like by the time I'd unlocked my bike, cycled there, locked my bike, and gone in, I may as well have just walked. So isn't that like just multiplied by 10? Just by having a smaller bike, because one, you're not going as fast, two, you have to get there, you have to fold it up. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to think, like, are they really worth the speed gain? And I can't imagine it being easier unless you're going a lot downhill, in which case on the way there you'll be going a lot uphill, so it must be a lot harder, I'd imagine. God, these bags are really heavy. I'm going to hold you in that hand as well. Camera shake is crazy as well, isn't it? That one's more stable. I've got it down on that one, even though the weight of the bag still pulls it. See, why run? What were you running for? Pointless. London to Bristol. Wait, hold on. Bristol to London on the 11th, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Officially getting my train tickets for the journey to the London gathering. So where are your train tickets, ladies and gentlemen? Also, why is it such a faff to print from one of these? You have to put your card in, take your card out, then type in your reference number. Isn't my card enough? Oh, my train there is a really weird one as well. I go from here up to Bristol Parkway and then across to London as opposed to just from here to London. It's really weird. On the way back I just go from London to here. Right, done. Awesome. Train's already here. Perfect. Carriage D, they've only just announced the carriages. Everyone's like, is this the Manchester train? Yes. Oh, Birmingham. We're here. Oh, I've had my lunch already. I haven't written any of my blog yet. I'm going to write that on my train to Nottingham. Because I was sat on my own. No one was sat next to me on the Bristol to Birmingham train.
The next train to depart on platform 5B will be the...
Got a while to wait, annoyingly.
Hello, Mr. Sid. Hello, how's it going? You're a good boy, aren't you? Yes, you are.
I'm back. Dad picked me up from the station and we've headed off. We're now obviously at home. I haven't taken any of my stuff upstairs yet. Just been, we got back at 10, so got back here at Thingy. Got here at 10. Dad went to bed. I've been watching, what did I watch? The tail end of Top Gear and Doctor Who. Macaque. Insurance starts tomorrow. We're going to go for a drive tomorrow, so I'm pretty looking forward to that. That's pretty cool. So it's now on I've now got hold on. Mini Fit. So I'm pretty excited for that. Also, turns out that the card that Dad sent me was here all along. So this one wasn't sent by him. So I have no idea who that's sent by. Also, I have a feeling I should have said that looks like childish writing. Because I have a feeling, I don't know, I have a feeling the person that sent it might be watching. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end my video here. I'm going to watch the tail end of Doctor Who. I'm ending it now because the folder changes. It starts a new folder after midnight. So if I end the video now, I've only got one folder to empty. That's laziness, isn't it? But yeah, so tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, I've got to get up. I'll end up getting up early because I'll panic thinking I'm in the wrong city, need to get to work and all that kind of shit. But I'll be getting up early, and then we'll be going off for a drive, basically. I've got to go with Dad to start with. So I've got to make sure you're driving okay, drive safely. It's like riding a bike, innit? Granted, I haven't driven a car in a year and a half now, just over a year and a half. And the last car I drove was very different to this car, because it was Mum's more powerful Mazda, which was bigger, heavier, more powerful. It had a bite point that was like literally when you're kneeing yourself in the face. It had a really high bite point. But really, driving's just driving. It's like riding a bike. All you're gonna do is figure out the gears. As soon as you've got the bite point down, you're sorted. You're sorted. But yeah, tomorrow, so we're gonna go driving around where I used to do my learning, where I learned to drive area, basically, for no other reason apart from the fact that it's got hills, it's got fast roads, it's got slow roads, etc, etc, etc. So, but yeah, that's really exciting. I'm so excited. This is my birthday present. It's not my birthday present at all. Like, money towards the insurance is my birthday present, but it's my birthday present to myself. I'm like, oh god. My birthday tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Or today, the day you're watching this. Speaking of which, there's a blog in the description down below. I haven't mentioned that all day, have I? Yeah, there's a blog in the description down below about my birthday and stuff, and my thoughts on how that is. I'm also writing another blog for Sunday. And speaking of which, I've been live streaming on Sunday. New things for you. I'll mention it in tomorrow's video and put it in the description as well, just in case you got bored halfway through this one. I'm finished watching Doctor Who. I will catch you. I've got to take all this upstairs, get my pyjamas out. Hey. Catch you later.